This story, sparing God's anointed, this is the second time that Saul has gathered his 3,000 men, gone after David, David basically catching him and sparing his life. Now, both times, Saul had the military superiority in that situation, but God put Saul in his hands. The couple interesting things about this story. Abishai is the soldier that goes with David into it. Now, Abishai was actually David's nephew. One of his sisters had at least 3 sons. Joab was one of them. Abishai was the other one. Now, there was one other son who was extremely fast, and the story's coming up right here. You're going to see how his speed actually killed him. But Abishai here volunteers to go with David, to walk right into Saul's camp, right up to where Saul was. He later on distinguishes himself. And we have what we call David's mighty men. And Abishai was one of them. Then on top of that, you had the 30 men who were really like the special forces right in there. And of the 30, there were three men that were the top warriors of all of David's army. Abishai was one of those 3, and he was distinguished as the best of the 3. So this soldier right here going with David, the one who says, "Say the word and I'll thrust him through." David's nephew, brother of Joab, became one of David's great warriors. And right there, David says about Abner, "You are the best warrior in all of Israel." Well, that was true at that point. But the man sent in next time would become the best warrior of all of Israel. Talks about David leaving, going on top of the next hill, and then yelling back. You think, well, how could he be heard? We have to remember the area right here is a deep ravine, and David actually simply went down, back up, and being at the top, he actually wasn't very far from them. But it'd be hard to get to him because they'd have to go down and up, and so that was the reason. Actually, when this film is being shown. Now, as you might imagine, I am filming this ahead of time. When this film right here is released, I'm actually in Israel near this spot, right here. And so, well, I trust you enjoy these insights. Come back next week, and after you listen to the story, come back and let me tell you a little bit more about the story.